So here you can see in this picture, a, an and the are called as articles. It implies that the person referred to is a stranger to the speaker. A Mr. Harish is coming to meet me tomorrow. When we use a set of words or a phrase or a clause, at that point of time we use the definite article called the. An is used before words beginning with a vowel sound. Like for example, A, E, I, O, U are called vowel sounds. Hello everyone, myself B. Shobarani, faculty in English, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence in MYSURU. In today's session, I am going to discuss about a very important language component of first sem BCom English, that is articles. So in today's session, I am going to discuss about the second very important language component called articles, which is included in the syllabus of first sem BCom English. So what am I going to cover in this particular session? So I'm going to define what are articles and the types of articles, namely the indefinite article and the definite article, and the use of indefinite article and the use of definite articles, with few questions to be solved where we write fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. Moving on to articles. What are articles then? Articles are known as demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are those that which describes a noun or a pronoun. So what are articles? Articles are known as demonstrative adjectives. How many types of articles are there? So here you can see in this picture, a, an and the are called as articles. Among a, an and the, which are called definite articles and which are called indefinite articles, let us know about it. So there are two articles in English. The definite article, that is the, here you can see the definite article is the indefinite article is a or an, a or an. So definite article is the and indefinite article is a and an. Now the indefinite article a or an is used to show that the speaker is thinking of one object of a certain kind. So when do we use this indefinite article called a or an? We are going to use the indefinite article in a situation where the speaker is thinking of one object of a certain kind. You will understand this better with a suitable example. A dog. Which dog I am talking about? That is any dog. So the speaker is thinking of one object of a certain kind, a dog. Next, the definite article the is used to show that the speaker is thinking of one particular object or one particular group of objects as separate from all other things of the same kind. The criteria, when do we use the definite article? When the speaker is thinking of one object of a certain kind. When do we use the definite article? When the speaker is thinking of one particular object as separate from all other things of the same kind. For example, the ledger you want has been misplaced. So, hope you all have understood the situation when we use indefinite article and the definite article. So, indefinite articles are a or an and the definite article is the. Now, the choice between the use of a and an is determined by sound. An is used before words beginning with a vowel sound and before words beginning with H, which is not accented. There are some words which begin with the first word being silenced, accented. An is used before words beginning with a vowel sound. Like for example, A, E, I, O, U are called vowel sounds. For example, an enemy, an orange, an elephant, an honest. So here H is silent. Honest. An hour. An honorable. So an is used before words beginning with a vowel sound and before words beginning with H, which is not accented. For example, as I said, an enemy, an orange, an elephant, an honest girl, an hour, or when we use an honorable man. The indefinite article called a is used before the words which begin with vowel letters but have a consonant sound. Consonant means Other than the vowels A, I, O, U, all the other alphabets will be called as what? Consonant sound. So the indefinite article A is used before the words which begin with vowel letters but have a consonant sound. So here a girl, a man, a horse, a unit, a university, a union, a unicorn, a European, a Eve, a one-eyed monster, a 1 rupee note. So here, particularly in this, you can observe the indefinite article A is used before the words which begin with vowel letters. Like I told you, vowel letters are A, E, I, O, U. Right? So here, a girl, a man, a horse, a unit, a university, a union, a unicorn, a European, a Eve, a one-eyed monster, a 1 rupee note. Next, the indefinite article a or an is used. So what now? Let us understand the situation or the criteria where we use the indefinite article called a or an before a singular countable noun expressed in a countable form. So we call like cat, cats, student, students, teacher, teachers. So in a singular countable noun which does not represent any particular person or a thing. For example, what is the first situation where we apply or where we use this indefinite article called a or an is used? That is the first criteria or the first situation before a singular countable noun which does not represent any particular person or a thing. For example, this is an apple. Fight like a hero. See, that is the situation where we use a singular countable noun. Second criteria, before a singular countable noun, which is used in example of a class of things. Like a teacher teaches the students. Next, third criteria with noun complements, like including names of professions. Means noun complements means descriptor, describes. What is it? He is a lawyer. Next, Kala is an artist. See the criteria, situation where we apply or where we use the indefinite articles a or an before a singular countable noun which does not represent any particular person or a thing. For example, this is an apple. Fight like a hero. Second situation, see we use a or an before a singular countable noun which is used as an example of a class of things. A teacher teaches the students. Here, a teacher teaches the students. With noun complements, descriptor, like including names of professions, like he is a lawyer, Kala is an artist. Next, what is the fourth situation where we use a and an to express ratio, price and speed? So what is the fourth situation where we use the indefinite article a or an to express ratio, price or speed? For example, 60 rupees a dozen. 60 rupees is the price, a dozen. 3 times a week. Then 40 kilometers an hour. Speed, 40 kilometers an hour. Next, fifth, in numerical expressions, like that is numbers. A dozen, half a dozen, a thousand, a great deal of, a couple. So here, in numerical expressions, we use this indefinite article called a or an. Next, moving on to the sixth situation, in exclamations before singular countable nouns. For example, what a lucky day, what a lucky day. So, in exclamations, what a lucky day, we are using the indefinite article called a. What a pity, you are pitying for somebody, what a pity. So, a. Next situation, when the indefinite article is placed before a proper noun, it implies that the person referred to is a stranger to the speaker. For example, a Mr. Harish is coming to meet me tomorrow. So when the indefinite article is placed before a proper noun, it implies that the person referred to is a stranger to the speaker. A Mr. Harish is coming to meet me tomorrow. Next, use of indefinite article. The indefinite article a or an is not used when before plural nouns, before uncountable nouns such as water, milk, tea, coffee, wood, iron, etc. The indefinite article a or an is not used before plural nouns. Second criteria, before uncountable nouns such as water, milk, tea, coffee, wood, iron, etc. Hope I am clear in this. So a word that refers to more than one person, place or a thing before plural nouns. Then before uncountable nouns such as water, you cannot use a or an. A water, a milk, a tea, a coffee. No. And water you cannot tell. So this is uncountable. Wood, iron, etc. Next, the definite article the is used in the following situations. So what are articles we have studied, and what are the types of articles? Two types, indefinite article and definite article. Indefinite article includes what? A or an. And the definite article includes the. What is the situation? We have got to know the situation where we use the indefinite articles, that is a or an. Next, what is the situation where we use the definite article the to speak of a particular person, thing, etc. already referred to as? What is the situation where we use the definite article called the to speak of a particular person, thing, etc. that is already referred to? For example, the pen presented by my wife is lost. So here the pen presented by my wife is lost. Second, with the names of geographical bodies. Like for example, when we are talking about geographical bodies like Gulf, river, seas, ranges of mountain, oceans, group of islands and plural names of countries, at that point of time we use this very important definite article called the. For example, the Persian Gulf, the Ganga, the Pacific Ocean, the Netherlands, the Himalayas, the West Laccadive Islands. So here, when the names of a geographical bodies, when we use the names of geographical bodies, we use the definite article called the. Then when abbreviations are used, short forms, for example, like the USA. USA is written like what? Abbreviations. So we use the. See here, the USA, the United States of America, the UK, the United Kingdom, the WHO, World Health Organization, the KS, Karnataka Educational Services, the IFS, that is the Indian Forest Services, the IPS, the Indian Police Services. So when abbreviations are used, we use the definite article called the USA, the UK, the WHO, the KES, the IFS and the IPS. Next criteria, when an object or group is unique or specific. For example, when we are able to stress upon something which is very specific. For example, like the earth, the sea, the sky, the stars, the planet. So when an object or a group is specific, unique or specific. The earth is very unique, specific. The sea, the sky, the stars and the planet. Next, before nouns made definite by the addition of a phrase or a clause. Clause is a set of words. So phrase is also, as I said, phrase or clause is nothing but a set of words. So before nouns made definite by the addition of a phrase or a clause. The men in blue, then the school where I studied, the dress I wore. So this is when we use a set of words or a phrase or a clause, at that point of time we use the definite article called the. Like for example, the men in blue, the school where I studied, the dress I wore. What is the next criteria for the use of definite article the? To represent one particular thing. For example, this is the book, the particular book. This is the book I wanted. Next, before superlatives and numbers. For example, like the first week, the best man, the last day, the tallest boy. With the names of, for example, when we are using the names of planets or maybe directions or other specific geographical or spatial references. For example, the Gulf, the sea, the ocean, the Netherlands. So when we use specific geographical references, at that point of time also we'll be using the definite article. So hope you all have understood what are articles and what are the definite article and the indefinite article. The definite article is the indefinite article is a or an. So in this particular slide, I have come up with one exercise where you have to fill in the blanks with suitable articles. The fire devastated dash largest shopping complex. So what is the article you are going to add here? The fire devastated the largest shopping complex. Next, second one, the dash air in Delhi is highly polluted. So here what is the perfect article? What you have to write? The air. The air you should not write. The air in Delhi is highly polluted. Next, they went to buy dash a yard of cable. So they went to buy a article A, indefinite article A. Yeah, A add of cable. Next, dash leopard is dash endangered animal. The leopard, that is the definite article, leopard is an indefinite article, an endangered animal. Next, dash screwdriver is dash useful device. So what is the appropriate article? I need to fill it in the blank there. The, that is the definite article, the screwdriver is a useful device. Next, there is dash little coffee in dash kettle. There is a indefinite article called a in little coffee in the kettle. Next, dash tiger belongs to dash cat family. The, that is the definite article, the tiger belongs to a cat family. To a cat family. The tiger belongs to a cat family. Next, Kenilworth is a historical event. Next, I found a 1 rupee coin in the purse. Dash leopard is an endangered animal. The same thing is repeated here. The leopard is an endangered animal. So like that, if you are able to solve many number of exercises, you will be able to know where you need to apply the correct articles, or where you have to fill in the appropriate articles, that is the definite article called the and the indefinite article called a or an. Hope in this particular exercise I was clear with a very important language component called articles, which is there for your first sem BCom English syllabus, that is the language component called articles. Thank you.